Yo, Philly Phil here. Freedom Unfiltered, episode 5. No bullshit. Your weekly dose of raw, unfiltered me. This week, we have the Patriot Pulse, the Bro Bash, and the Wax and Slab Lab. Real takes straight from my mouth. So buckle up, because episode 5 starts right now. Let's kick things off with the Patriots Pulse. This week's stories that prove the system is cracking wide the fuck open. Okay, we've got two bombshells, the Epstein's file bill, and Albuquerque, fucking New Mexico. Okay, now the elite just lost their get out of jail free card because on November 18th, 2025, the House passed the Epstein's Client Transparency Act. Now, this thing passed virtually unanimously with only one fucking idiot voting against it. Okay, what this is a mandatory, unredacted drop of every Epstein file recorded by December 31st. We're talking flight logs, visitor manifests, his fucking little black book, hidden camera tapes, victim statements, everything, okay? Trump's called it the final nail in the swamp's coffin on Truth Social, and this is the moment that blackmail empires fucking end, okay? Because the pressure became fucking unbearable and insurmountable. And 2024 leaks have showed that senators and some CEOs are even in these logs. The public fury has hit fever pitch and they demanded justice. And here we go. This bill forces the DOJ to publish every name on the more than 170 flight manifests. Every fucking visitor to fucking Little St. James fucking Island, okay? And the full fucking black book with fucking private numbers. In addition to fucking victim testimonies and hidden camera fucking materials straight from fucking Maxwell's trial, along with all fucking 50 of Bill Clinton's fucking flight logs, the fucking details of fucking Prince Andrew's fucking settlements that he fucking made to fucking silence all of his victims, okay, fucking scumbag, and fucking all the fucking rumors of current lawmakers and Fortune 500 CEOs, they'll all be exposed sooner rather than later, okay? Now, the elite have spent fucking decades trying to protect this fucking network of scumbags, and they've called Epstein's death fucking suicide. No, it wasn't, okay? While the cameras quote unquote failed and the guards quote unquote fell asleep, all right? Now the curtain will be ripped down, and this is the end of their protection racket, okay? This bill is bigger than any scandal in American history because it's not left versus right. This is fucking predators versus fucking good people, okay? When the names drop, the country will stop. Careers will end, fortunes will vanish, and some people will probably even fucking disappear, okay? The media is already running cover and calling out for privacy concerns and due process. Give me a motherfucking break, okay? These are the same fucking outlets that buried this story for years, okay? And now they're terrified that their own stars are on this fucking list, all right? Well, Trump just handed fucking the Republicans the ultimate fucking weapon, okay? Because midterms are just 12 months away. Every single politician who has connections to people on this list just received a death sentence, okay? Imagine the headlines. You flew to the island 4 times. That's a campaign that will end careers. Simple as that. This is the reckoning that America voted for. No more fucking shadows, no more protection. Drop the files and drain the fucking swamp. Okay? End of story. Now, Albuquerque, New Mexico. I just got back from a work trip to Albuquerque, New Mexico, where I shit you not, I had Kool-Aid fried pickles. Disgusting. Foul. Okay? I'm still mad about the fucking place. All right. Every time I go there. Okay. This isn't a city, it's a post apocalyptic wasteland disguised with a southwestern filter. Okay. So let me give you a little bit of data that might make your jaw drop. Albuquerque, New Mexico, population of 560,000, is the number one most dangerous city in America for 2025 per FBI data in 2024. Okay. Their violent crime rate of 1,344 per 100,000 citizens is the highest in the nation. They have 1 in 68 cars stolen, which is the number one rate in the United States. Their homicide rate of 22 per 100,000 is higher than cities like Chicago. Okay. They have fentanyl deaths at 1,200 Okay, 1,200 already in 2025 at the number one per capita in the United States, while the homeless population sits at north of 15,000. Okay, good for 1 in 37 people. All right, now I saw it with my own eyes. 10 cities under overpasses, needles on sidewalks like fucking gravel, okay? Open air drug markets at fucking noon, and fucking bulletproof glass at fucking every gas station, all right? I saw guys shooting up at broad daylight at a bus stop. Cops, they're nowhere to be found because the APD is down 40% in staffing this year. The response time for violent crimes sits at over 45 minutes per a KOAT news investigation in October of 2025. Why was Breaking Bad filmed there? Because the city is Breaking Bad in real life. Okay. Walt's RV Lab could be any abandoned lot street corner. Okay. The meth empire is essentially fentanyl now and the same game. And the show wasn't fiction, it was just a mere preview of what was to come. Okay. Albuquerque is the perfect exhibit for what happens when Democrats run a city unchecked for 50 years. It's had sanctuary city status since 2000. It's had soft on crime DAs, no bail reform, and just open borders only 3 hours away. The result, America's number one crime capital. The future that the left wants for every American city, where compassion equals tent cities, equity equals bulletproof glass at gas stations, and harm reduction is just needles on playgrounds. Okay, Albuquerque is the blueprint, and it's not the blueprint that we want. So it's not all bad, right? They bring in over $1 billion a year in tourism from things like the Balloon Festival and Breaking Bad, but locals can't walk their dog at night. The irony is fucking sickening. Okay, they sell Heisenberg t-shirts while tweakers live real Heisenberg lifestyles. Okay, Trump needs to federalize this disaster and send in ICE, send in the guard, clean fucking house. Okay, or fence it off and let it be a cautionary tale for the rest of the world. Albuquerque isn't struggling, it's essentially dead. And every Democrat city that chooses this path is next in line. That's the Patriot Pulse for this week. Now, let's lighten up the mood and let's get into the bro bash, where it was a week 11 fucking slaughterhouse in the NFL of upsets and frauds. And we're tearing it all apart, okay? So let's hit the three big ones, where the Rams beat the Seahawks 21-19. The Bears shocked the Vikings 19-7, and the Eagles dominated the fucking Lions 16-9. Okay. The Rams beat the Seahawks 21-19 in a fucking thriller of a game. LA proved that they're back in the saddle in the NFC West. Matt Stafford only threw for 130 yards and 2 touchdowns in a nail biter, but the fucking Rams D picked off Sam Darnold 4 times and held Seattle to 4 field goals and a fucking Kenneth Walker touchdown. Okay. The Seahawks are pretenders, and Sam Darnold's elite status is fucking smoke and mirrors. Okay. The defense couldn't produce a sack or an interception, and the Rams now sit at 5-2. Okay. McVay's genius is full on display again. And Stafford, Puka, and Devontae all healthy equals a fucking playoff tear for the NFC. Stafford currently leads the NFL in touchdowns, and he's only thrown 2 interceptions this season. Puka's top 5 in both catches and receiving yards, and Devontae Adams currently leads the league in touchdowns. They only give up 17 points per game, and they are the clear favorite in a very good NFC West. The Bears also shocked the Vikings 19-7, and Chicago's turned the NFC North upside down. Caleb Williams only threw for 193 yards and didn't throw a touchdown, but more importantly, he also didn't throw an interception. While the Vikings were contenders with J.J. McCarthy back under center, the Bears defense picked him off twice, forced an Aaron Jones fumble, and now sit at 7-3. Ben Johnson should be one of the favorites to win Coach of the Year, and Caleb Williams looks like the number 1 pick we thought he was. Okay, he's limited his fucking turnovers, and he's utilizing his weapons. Now, the question is, can their defense hold up down the stretch? They currently give up more points than they score per game. That's not a recipe for winning late in the year, but the offense is humming. The coach looks good. Can they figure the defense out? Minnesota, they're fucking busted. Okay. The Eagles. The Eagles just beat the Lions 16-9 and just proved they're the NFC's apex predator. Okay. They didn't make it look pretty, but they controlled the time of possession. They limited the Lions' pressure on Jalen Hurts, and they did not turn the ball over. Okay. They forced the Lions into turnovers and awkward positions all night. And Dan Campbell's bite your kneecaps is cute, but Philly just bit your fucking head off. Okay. The Eagles are 9-2 and officially the team to beat in the NFC. Okay. They actually look like the favorites to win it all right now, in my opinion. Saquon Barkley still has yet to fully get going, and Jalen Hurts has been a quiet assassin with a 16-1 touchdown interception ratio on the year. Okay. They finally got A.J. Brown involved in the passing game, and there's no better team in the NFL in a short yardage situation than the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay. If this offense can finally start to click and take form, the NFL needs to watch out because the Eagles will be on repeat alert. Let's get into a little slab action. This week, we're going to talk Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. Okay. A little rookie card fucking showdown. Okay. We're going to explain which GOAT we think we should get and potentially why we think there's such a big disparity. Okay. On one side, we got fucking Lamb Jack. On the other, we got Josh fucking Allen. Okay. The dual threat fucking GOAT versus the dual threat fucking hype. Okay. Who's who and what's what, that choice is up to you. Okay. Let's break it down like this. Okay. Lamar Jackson has 2 MVPs, a Heisman Trophy. In fucking 2019, he fucking had over 50 total touchdowns. Okay. And the Baltimore Ravens are built around him. He's electric. He's a game changer. And he's still only 28 years old. Okay. Lamar Jackson is amazing. Josh Allen, the reigning MVP and first team All Pro. He's led the Bills to 4 straight AFC Championship games and has had 0 major injuries in his career, however. The Bills are fucking all in. Their Super Bowl's wide open, and the Bills are totally built around Josh Allen. He's a durability fucking monster playing over 95% of the snaps in his career, okay? And he is currently probably the face of the AFC. Who would you rather have as your football team quarterback? That debate's up to you. Both these players were drafted in 2018. One has one more MVP than the other, but very, very similar in accolades and stats. Card prices, however, vary a little bit drastically, as you're about to find out. Let's talk base prism in a PSA 10 2018. Lamar Jackson has a population of 735 and sells for around $300. Josh Allen's has a population of over 2,200 and sells for more at $350. Okay. If we go into a more expensive card, we'll talk about the optic rated rookie hollow. Lamar Jackson's has a population count of 267, sells for around $800. Josh Allen's has a population count of 290 and sells for double at around $1,600. So it's clear that on the lower end, Josh Allen still commands a premium over Lamar Jackson at a smaller dollar amount and a smaller percentage. But when you get into the higher end cards, it's very clear that Josh Allen is double the price of Lamar Jackson. Now, as we stated, Lamar Jackson has more accolades than Josh Allen has. Okay. My opinion, come 2050, Lamar will still be a legend, but his cards will look like Mike Vick's. Josh Allen, he'll be the guy who finally beat Brady's ghost in New England, and he will rival Mahomes when it's all said and done. Lamar has peaked as a team in terms of where they can go. They have to blow this up and rebuild it versus the Bills still have a lot of room to improve. Their offense has a lot of fucking room to improve. The Ravens have gotten older. The Ravens don't look like they once were. The Bills are clearly in the commanding seat in the AFC. Yeah, you could say that maybe it's the Patriots, but Josh Allen still holds that edge in my opinion. One's double than the other for the same production. If you got limited money to spend, Lamar might be that guy for you. you've got deeper pockets. Josh Allen, in my opinion, is the choice. Do they both have room to go up? Absolutely. And I think they both will continue to go up. Both still have room to go up. I think both still win one, if not multiple MVPs in the future. Okay. They will continue to contend with Kansas City and the Chiefs and Drake May and the Patriots and Bo Nix and the Broncos for years to come. Okay. These are the two quarterbacks outside of Patrick Mahomes that you want to invest in football right now. It's Patrick Mahomes, it's Josh Allen, it's Lamar Jackson. Those are the three quarterbacks you probably want to buy. Those are the three that are here to stay and look like they're not going anywhere anytime soon and have the teams to continue to last and make noise. The choice is just up to you and what do your pockets look like. With that being said, that's going to wrap up episode 5. I appreciate you all. I hope you have a great time this week. Please, please gamble responsibly. We love y'all. Drop the like button, drop the follow, smash the subscribe. Phillies out, y'all.